Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Screentime. The Pawn Stars may be celebrities on television, but first and foremost, they are entrepreneurs and businessmen, which implies that they must use all the scenarios to their advantage and make the most out of each opportunity. Pawn Stars are known to offer an unbelievably low price of an otherwise highly valuable product. Here are a few instances where the Pawn Stars took advantage of the customer's gullibility. Number 1. Corey is consistently on a journey to demonstrate that he's in the same class as his dad. So he chose to demonstrate that he was an ace in the business and chose to get a great cost on a client who's got a 15th century samurai sword from Japan. The client was a lawyer who thought selling the sword was the right thing to do. Corey could tell the attorney didn't have the foggiest idea of how much the sword was worth, and in a section before the arrangement, he noticed that it could be worth a large number of dollars. His first offer was $800, but the lawyer didn't agree to it. Rather, he did some wheeling and dealing and finalized the deal at $1,500. It was later estimated that the real worth of the sword is $6,000. Corey made a major profit on the sharp edge, which dazzled Rick and the old man. Number 2. A man came in with a baseball signed by the renowned baseball player Joe DiMaggio from 1951. Adding to the rarity to the piece, the Yankees who DiMaggio played for won the World Series that year. Even the 4 signatures on the ball were legitimate, as an expert of the Pawn Stars confirmed it. This is where the hustle came in. When the Pawn Stars offered $800 for the piece, whereas the client needed $3,000. Finally, when the deal couldn't be concluded, the client left without a deal because he had an idea he was being misled and stopped the deal from proceeding. Number 3. A client came in and had a Colt 45 gun, otherwise called the Peacemaker, from the 1890s. This was one of the most mainstream weapons in the Wild West days, and Rick Harrison knew it for a fact that classic American guns like this were guaranteed to sell well. The trick here was really ironic, as the client uncovered to Rick and Corey that he just got it for $25, which implies he, in fact, misled the person he got it from first. In any case, Rick didn't want to counsel a specialist at this time, thus he chose a cost of $3,000 for the piece. The actual price of the gun was estimated up to $42,000. So Rick charged a lot to the next buyer and totally weaseled the customer out of a lot of money. Number 4. In season 4, a man went to the old man and offered him a book on alchemy. And this book was, as far as anyone knows, said to be possessed by the unparalleled Sir Isaac Newton, one of the men who characterize the powers that administer our reality. The inquiry emerges concerning for what reason would a logical personality like this fiddle with alchemy. While this book seemed, by all accounts, to be authentic just as being from his very own assortment of titles, of which there are not many left. The old man felt certain about the book, yet he admirably got a specialist to come in and look it over. He affirmed that it was Newton's. This is when the Pawn Stars come into play. The book was priced at $20,000 by the expert, but the old man began pricing at $5,000. However, that was a precarious drop, and the person sincerely ought to have gotten the book and left. But he went ahead with the deal by haggling the price up to $7,000, which was a win on the Pawn Stars' part, as if the expert's opinion is to be trusted. It earned them about $13,000 on a book. There is nothing wrong with earning a bit of profit. Heck, that is what business is all about. But buying a product with a substantially lower price than its original worth is considered a scam. So if you are coming to Rick Harrison's pawn shop, be sure to stay vigilant, because these boys won't hold back in earning every cent they can from their consumers. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.